If you're looking for the best motorcycle throttle locks, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers, and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So, let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Krator Motorcycle Cruise Control Throttle Assist. It's hard to move around on your bike and relax when your muscles are overtaxed. You start thinking about your hurting hands and divert your attention from the road. Enter the Krator Motorcycle Throttle Lock, a simple device that relieves stress on your wrist during long rides. It functions as a throttle lock, a throttle assist, and a cruise control. The throttle lock sits on the brake lever to hold the throttle in place. When you want to disengage cruise control, you simply roll off the throttle manually. It has a universal fit and virtually fits every motorcycle. However, it is not the easiest throttle lock to use. You always have to keep your right hand on the throttle because removing it will decrease your response time in case of an accident. The screw also makes it difficult to engage and disengage. Moving on to the next, at number 2 with two-wheel Ride-Go Cruise Black 7/8 inches Motorcycle Throttle Assist. Motorcycle technology is catching up with safety and comfort devices once only found in cars. And while throttle locks are not new, they are being redesigned every day, and we now have new designs we would have only dreamed of a few years ago. The Motorcycle Throttle Assist from Two Wheel Ride has one of the simplest designs we've ever seen, and it's also affordable. You don't need any tools to install this throttle lock, and you can get it in black or silver. It goes on and off in 5 seconds. After a long drive, you can disengage it and put it in your pocket, as it is only 1/4 inch wide. The resistance it offers is enough to keep your bike's throttle from closing. However, this throttle lock holds a throttle against the brake lever, so you'll have to do some quick thinking when you approach a stop sign or need to avoid an accident. It is also not suitable for thinner grips. Also, since it is made of plastic, it may get damaged after a short period of time. The number 3 position is held by Off Recreational Vista Cruise for dual throttle cable. Many motorcycle owners love nothing more than installing a new device that changes the way they cruise down the road. If you're looking to increase the comfort of your bike with something that will not inconvenience you, get this cruise control that's designed by Off Recreational. It is ideal for a Honda motorcycle with 7/8 inch handlebars. The throttle lock fits between the grip and throttle housing and doesn't take up a lot of space on the handlebar. It installs on the handlebar without a lot of fuss, and you don't have to make a lot of modifications to your bike during installation. It is ideal for dual cable bikes, but also works on single cable bikes. However, there are a few things you need to know if you've decided to get this throttle lock. It can be challenging to install, but the end result will be worth the effort. You may also have to modify it if you want it to fit on your bike. Next at number 4, we have Avon Grips Lock Throttle. This bright silver-colored throttle lock is made from 6061 billet aluminum. It's designed to rest against your brake lever and hold your throttle in place. This lock comes in 2 sizes, small and large. You pick the size that fits your handlebars. The small lock will fit a handlebar in diameter of 7/8 inches, while the large one fits a handlebar that's 1 inch in diameter. You'll appreciate how simple this throttle lock is to use. Once it's in place, your throttle will be held firm in your chosen position. This will relieve the pressure on your hand and wrist when on longer rides. Unfortunately, just resetting against the throttle to hold it in place isn't the most secure throttle lock method. You may find that it's not strong enough to hold your throttle at your chosen position. The bright machined metal finish may not look good on your bike. The number 5 position is held by Atlas Throttle Lock. The Atlas lock wraps around your throttle and features a thumb-activated mechanism to engage or disengage the lock. It comes as either a top or bottom control design depending on your bike's handlebars. Check out the user guide PDF to find your bike and determine which is appropriate for your handlebar setup. What really makes this throttle lock stand out is your ability to adjust your speed incrementally. This lets you refine your speed and adjust for traffic and road conditions. You'll also love how easy this throttle lock is to install. It's a simple bolt-on lock that comes with clear directions. Unfortunately, you'll need to use friction pads to refine the fitment on your bike. These aren't the most secure, and they can slip out of place, which will cause your throttle lock to wiggle. You may also find that it restricts your throttle's movement even when it's not engaged. The number 6 position is dominated by Goiami Cruise Control Throttle Assist. This uniquely shaped throttle lock helps reduce highway fatigue by allowing you to relax your grip on the throttle and still maintain your speed. It's made of durable nylon and rubber, which makes it corrosion and rust-proof. To install the lock, follow the mounting instructions and it should be completed in 15 minutes. What's nice about this throttle lock is its universal fitment. It comes with interchangeable rubber inserts that let you create a custom fit to the size of your handlebars. It can fit OEM handlebars with a diameter of 7/8 to 1 inch. If you have aftermarket grips, it's compatible with an outside diameter of 1/8 inches to 1/3/4 inches. Unfortunately, this throttle lock feels a bit flimsy. This is because it's not made out of metal like many of the other locks on the list. You may also find that it doesn't hold a consistent speed and will let you gradually slow down. The screws tend to get loose from the vibration of riding, so check them every so often. Moving on to the next at number 7, MyBand Motorcycle Cruise Control Throttle Clamp. This all-black throttle lock has a minimalist design. It's made of aluminum alloy and silicone. To install, slip the silicone band onto the base of your throttle. Then unscrew the clamp and slide it onto your throttle. You can tighten it down using the top screw to adjust the fitment. The fact that it's made out of aluminum alloy means that it's resistant to corrosion and rust. This makes it perfect for being exposed to the elements. The black color means this lock will blend in and not take away from the look and style of your bike. Unfortunately, you'll find this style of throttle lock hard to use. It doesn't hold if you're going too slow or too fast. Sometimes the throttle will snap back into the neutral position, and other times you'll have a steady loss of speed. You should also be careful when installing it because it could scratch the finish on your handlebars. The number 8 position is held by Breakaway Motorcycle Cruise Control. This throttle lock is specifically designed for sport bike throttles. It's made of high-quality billet components and is made in the United States. It is compatible with handlebars that are 1/3/16 inches to 1/3/8 inches in diameter. Once installed, you can set the lock to hold your throttle in a chosen position. You can also adjust the throttle to any position while the lock is engaged. You'll love this throttle lock on your sport bike because it includes a unique feature, the immediate release trigger. This trigger will automatically release the throttle lock if you engage the front brake or manual lever. When it comes to safety, this feature is key because it removes the revving of your throttle in situations when you need to brake. Unfortunately, if you have a motorcycle that isn't a sport bike, you'll probably find that this throttle lock isn't compatible with your handlebars. This lock also lacks style and will look noticeably out of place on your handlebars. Next at number 9, we have Cruise-Mate Throttle Control Lock. This throttle lock is meant for use on a Yamaha or Kawasaki cruiser. It works via a lever to hold your throttle in place. The internal components are made of stainless steel. The external components and mounting brackets are made of zinc with a nickel chrome finish. You'll find that this throttle lock is easy to install and use. You can work the lock and release mechanisms with just your thumb. The customized compatibility of this throttle lock means that it's specifically designed for your bike. This will help it to work better than many of other universal compatibility throttle locks on the list. Unfortunately, this throttle lock is very bike-specific and will not work on sport bikes or other motorcycles that aren't Kawasaki or Yamaha cruisers. You also need to keep an eye on the metal because it could tarnish or corrode. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Kaoko Throttle Lock Cruise Control. This throttle lock installs on the outside edge of your throttle. It uses a friction nut to hold your throttle in place and replaces your bar end weight. The installation is super easy and takes a few minutes. The device is black and features a cow branding. You won't have any problem with sleep edge with the throttle lock once you tighten it down. It stays there. It also seamlessly integrates your handlebars and grips, so unless someone is specifically looking for it, they'll never notice it. Unfortunately, this lock takes some getting used to. It isn't the easiest of throttle locks to learn how to use so that you can operate it without looking at it. It also may not fit your bike due to its unique mounting method. You'll also find that it's one of the more expensive locks on the list. That's all for today. We upload product review videos in every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for the upcoming video notifications.